Story 3. Watch out at yellow delis. I, 22 male, used to work on schooners. What's a schooner? I don't... Okay. During my time in schooners, I would sail to different parts of the U.S. eastern seaboard. While docked in a town in the southern U.S., not saying where due to privacy, we sailed into a town where we saw a ship associated with the 12 tribes. While motoring past, my chief made a comment on how it was owned by the 12 tribes, and to work on the vessel, you needed to spend time at their commune in South America. She also mentioned that the 12 tribes owned a string of delis known as the Yellow Deli. Sometime after arriving at this port, a shipmate of mine decided to go and get lunch from the Yellow Deli in that town. We told him to be safe as a joke, and told him not to get indoctrinated. He hiked the entire Appalachian Trail and was already pretty hippie, so we weren't really worried. You should be extremely worried. That's the exact... Okay. He came back saying the food was good and he hadn't been indoctrinated and that they were just friendly people. Sometime after, I decided to get lunch there. It had started raining and I didn't feel like walking back in the rain, so I decided just to eat there. Might have been a mistake looking back. The food was good, the people were actually friendly, but this one woman kept staring at me. I immediately got off vibes about her and ate my food in a hurry. As I got up to leave, she rushed up to me and gave me an invitation to their Sabbath celebration that Sunday. She gave me a card and everything describing it. I knew when I went what might happen and went anyway. It still kind of surprised me. To be polite, I took the card not knowing what might happen if I didn't. I had never interacted with a cult or a sect before, and left once I was out of eyesight and quickened my pace. I made it back to the schooner to make sure everything was closed up due to the rain, but the whole time, until I got back to the main town, I was listening to music to ease my nerves and looking over my shoulder to make sure I wasn't being followed. Nothing ended up happening from it. I never went to their celebration because I don't fly that way. 9 out of 10 wouldn't go back.
Well, that's not a really scary story there, bud.
You just got invited to a nice little fish dinner. They were going to indoctrinate you after that. They're probably still sizing you up.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, also, I feel like if there's any cult to get into, it would probably be the cult that owns the little hippie sandwich shop.
I've heard the one here is okay.
I've never eaten there. I'm usually not a big deli person anyway. I feel like most of them aren't very good. Mm-hmm. So I tend to stay away from them. But yeah, I have seen it. And whenever I saw that we had the story, I was like, hey.
Yeah.
Because I've seen before that they are owned by a specific cult, but they're like the peace, love kind of.
Yeah. They're like, hey, guys, we're not a scary cult.
We're not one of those scary cults. We're a good one. We won't make you all like off yourself or anything right away.
No, leave it. We're just like a cute little cult. Tell us all your traumas, tell us all your secrets, and then you can't leave because we know all your secrets and we would out you.
Did you ever watch the Netflix documentary on the cult in Oregon?
No, but I know what you're talking about.
I can't remember what it's called. Wild Wild Country. Mm-mm. It's like this cult that originated in India. I think his name was Bhagwan. Mm-hmm. And it was back in the 70s, and he was Hindu or something, but created his, I'm not gonna like quote everything, but he started this group in India where everyone was peace and love and tantric sex and free love and everything. And they bought this massive, like hundreds of thousands of acres in Oregon. Yeah. Right outside of this little town. And I think it's called Antelope, Oregon or something like that. And he builds a city for this cult. Like, they had their own police force. Yeah. They had their own airports, shopping malls, schools. And they all were in this cult. They all wore orange every single day, or like different shades of red and orange. They went to like healing therapy, and they all were free love. Seemed great. They did commit tax fraud, which the government loves to do to everything. I mean, they're not a good group by any means, but
they're like, what could we get you on?
Yeah,
tax fraud.
But yeah, the right-hand man woman of Bhagwan pretty much poisoned a bunch of people to try to get them sick so they didn't make it to a council vote.
Yeah.
And then
Wild.
they were busing in homeless people to live in their town so they had enough people to get majority vote at this election.
Yeah.
Kind of stuff. Crazy.
That's wild.
Yeah. Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, she put like salmonella, I think, into this food bar.
She's
This,
just like
salad
rubbing
bar.
a little goldfish on stuff.
She had like a little like vial or swab or something and like walked around and sprinkled it on the salad bar. Yeah.
Some people are absolutely insane.
Yeah. Crazy.
Yeah. Yeah. No,
The more
I
you
have
know.
not. I love a deli. I have not gone to a yellow deli because I don't fuck with cults. I don't think I would be drawn in. I don't think I'm susceptible to it.
You know, Sleepy Time teas is a cult?
Yeah.
Yeah. I love Sleepy Time
That's the
tea.
biggest cult I guess I'll be a part of is Sleepy Time Tea. But I went to, you can go to their factory and tour it.
Yeah.
And they were like talking about it. I was like, it's a bunch of hippies putting herbs in a bag. Like, they're like, no.
Yeah. See, I think I'd be
fine.
pretty susceptible to a cult. In a good way, you guys. Obviously, I'm not a fucking Trumper, so.
Yeah. The nice cults.
Yeah, the good ones.
Yeah.
The asterisk. They're not really good ones, but the ones, I mean, I feel like some communes get called cults.
Yeah, I would say more of like a nice commune.
Yeah, that's what I want.
Good bartering.
Everyone kind of works for each other. We all I do one thing, you do one thing. We live on the same plot of land. Somebody gardens. We all go over and have dinner, and that's the dream.
Yeah,
that's the dream. Let me tell you.
Universal healthcare. Like, bada boom.
So easy.
Yeah,
So
that's all
easy.
I want.
Just let me own a little farm
Yep.
with my friends.
I would make pasta.
Yeah, you'd be
Give it
good
to
at
the
making
people.
pasta. I would make goods of any sort. I can crochet stuff.
You can crochet.
I can make candles.
Yep.
I can make plates.
Well, that's very good. We would need all those things.
I can just do all the little crafty stuff.
Yep.
Because I do be a little crafty girl. So if we need any of that stuff, and I can cook.
Yeah.
I'm very good at cooking.
You are good at cooking. I want to make goat cheese. You know what I learned about my ancestors? Is that they were goat farmers. And their
Okay.
last name basically means goat farmer. And I didn't know this. My one dream for retirement is just to like live somewhere by the sea, have some goats, make some cheese, take it to the farmer's market, and then
sounds
I'll just
amazing.
die. I'm like, so I just want to do what
Yeah.
Mima did way back in the day.
Yeah.
I want to get back to it.
Yeah, when we talk about the good old days, that's what we're talking about.
Yeah.
Well,
That with some universal health care.
yeah. Anyway, that wasn't a very scary story. Well, I guess it's not supposed to be scary. We're doing
I will
weird.
say, okay, I think it's weird that walking away from this deli, your idea was to put headphones in. Like, I get the music is going to calm you down, but if someone is actually following you, I would
wanna
want to hear the footsteps.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's super important to be aware of your surroundings when you feel like you're being threatened.
Yeah. Otherwise, you just have to look behind you all the time. Just walk backwards, I guess.
Also, can we talk about the fact that OP was saying that he wasn't worried about his friend hiking the Appalachian Trail?
Yeah.
I mean, no, you shouldn't be scared. You should be intimidated by it. You know how much shit happens on the Appalachian Trail?
Down in Appalachia.
Down in Appalachia, they have rules for a reason.
Yeah.
Somebody in Appalachia tell us why you have rules and what the rules are. I would love to know all the details.
Yeah. I used to be on Appalachia
Talk.
TikTok. Yeah. And I loved that.
I did too.
It was scary.
So nice.
Yeah.
It was scary.
It
but
was like, if you hear your name, no, you didn't. Keep walking. And I was
yeah. If you whistle or if you hear a whistle, don't whistle back.
Mm-hmm.
Don't go out of your house at night.
like, yeah. Lucky me, I can't whistle. So.
Oh, I can't. I don't want to whistle in people's ears, but that's still in.
I wouldn't tempt it.
Yeah,
you know?
no,
I wouldn't be like, they're not going to get me for this.
Yeah, no, I That would be scary. But it also makes me, this is so dumb. And I know I'm dumb for thinking that. And maybe it's just because I had a little silly juice. But I'm like, fuck it, I'll do it.
God, okay, you go do that.
I'm like,
We'll put a GoPro on you.
I'll go
Subscribe to our future Patreon where Addison goes.
I'll go just like hike on the Appalachian Trail for a couple of days and like hike and camp by myself.
You can so do that.
No, I won't
Please
do
don't.
that. No, I won't do that.
I would love it if you didn't, but
Absolutely
if you do,
will not. I'm talking right out of
we'll
my
treat
ass.
it like Bear Grylls where you've got your little camera.
I thought it was like with a cameraman. Yeah, like a cameraman.
I know a guy.
Can follow me around.
He's a scaredy cat. I don't think he'll...
Yeah, and I just scavenge for all of my food.
Yep.
No, I don't think I will do that.
On second thought.
Have you seen people who hike the Appalachian Trail, though? Especially from, like, start to finish, because it takes 6 months.
Mm-hmm.
So people will go into town, like, once a week to shower, and then they'll dehydrate a bunch of food or get a bunch of food ahead of time and then ship it to themselves at different spots on the trail and go to town and get it. It's crazy.
It takes a lot of planning. My Nana read this book about this woman who basically was fed up with her family and just put her tennis shoes on and left to go hike the Appalachian Trail.
Okay, Forrest Gump.
Yeah, and she's like, fuck this.
Yeah.
Like, how much did you have to piss her off?
I know, to just, like, run off.
Like, I don't see the chamoy.
I'm tired of trying to tell you where the chamoy is at. I'm fucking tired of this shit. I'm fucking lacing up the tennis shoes.
I'm going with the Wendigos.
Honey, where are you going? Honey, door slams. I'm fucking tired of it. It spends the whole 6 months walking and God, I can't fucking find the chamoy in the fridge and I'm fucking tired.
Yeah.
And she walks back into the house. She's like, did you find the chamoy? He's like, no. Actually, the house burned down and the kids are dead.
God damn it. Put your shoes back on. She's like, I'm walking to California to do the PCT.
No, she's just walking straight into the mountain. She's not even on the trail anymore. She's like, let the people find me.
She walks all around the world.
Oh my God.
If you enjoyed that little story, be sure to watch the full episode here.
And make sure you like, subscribe, and all that jazzy.
Jazzy? I see what you did there. Wait, what was that?